Next, we could talk about ShipBob versus MyFBAPrep versus Newegg Logistics. Of course, we are speaking about e-commerce fulfillment, and basically we want to see whether or not there's three services, which one is actually great. Okay, so here's the approach I want you to pay attention to. So first of all, let's talk about ShipBob. So when you think about ShipBob, I want you to think about a global third-party logistics company that offers all kinds of solutions. And so whether you have an e-commerce store or you have an offline store, they'll take care of you, not a problem. So think about ShipBob as a 3PL company. And so they offer fulfillment, they offer order fulfillment, rather. They have a warehousing and shipping solutions designed for small and mid-sized businesses. And but they actually focus on the retail and e-commerce sectors. And ShipBob is based in Chicago, wonderful startups, and they do a lot of innovation in their fulfillment sort of strategy. We love that a lot. And so the company's robust software, large global warehouse network, and useful special features make it, in our view, one of the best choices for businesses of all sizes and order volume levels. So let's talk about the pros and cons of ShipBob. The pros first. You have a growth plan program that's designed for startups. They have a wide network of 35 to 45 US and 8 non-US fulfillment centers. You have a robust customization and branding options, and you have special services for startups, importers, dropshippers, and 3PLs. What about the cons here? You have high storage fees. They cannot fulfill Amazon SFP, so seller fulfilled prime orders. And the program, this software does not integrate with Etsy or Groupon as of the date of this show. And so this is what it is. And we have seen also some concerning user reviews in terms of flexibility. So basically, ShipBob supports e-commerce sellers, retail stores, small to mid-sized businesses, startups, D2C sellers, so direct-to-consumer sellers, online marketplace sellers. So if you're selling on Amazon, if you're selling on Etsy, on eBay, or Walmart marketplace, ShipBob will take care of you. B2B sellers, dropshippers, subscription box services, and 3PL companies. So that's really an important element to think about. And we love the fact that you have a 2-day discounted shipping program in the continental US, plus same-day options. They have free software for order and inventory management, billing, and analytics, 99.95% accuracy. You have broad integrations with various programs and tools, special programs for freight and distribution for importers. You have a retail dropshipping program to expand customer reach. They have a robust customization and branding options. And ShipBob works very, very well with UPS, USPS, FedEx, DHL, and smaller regional carriers. And you have a fulfillment by Amazon FBAPrep services. And you also have a warehouse management software for self-managed facilities. So that's really cool. In terms of flexibility, this is just fantastic. We love the opportunity that ShipBob is giving you to really sort of revolutionize your strategy, if you will. Let's talk about pricing here. I want you to look on the screen here. So when it comes to pricing is a little complicated with ShipBob. They want you to contact them to really have a clear idea of how much you'll be paying. But one thing for sure, ShipBob is relatively cheaper than others in this game. And we love the fact that they will give you a funding program that's really flexible, that's really suitable for your operation. So the first screenshot here, they want you to really request a fulfillment pricing program with them. The second screenshot here, you can see that they have a series of questions and answers to really help you out in terms of the pricing. So pricing, you have the shipping itself. You have kitting. They have a B2B wholesale EDI order. So they have a whole program when it comes to fulfillment. And since the fulfillment cost of many companies use custom quotes, it's important to really understand that ShipBob excels in billing transparency with daily automized updates on client dashboard. So everything happens on your dashboard, on a client dashboard every single day. So let's talk about the ShipBob fulfillment fees. Onboarding, basically you can pay up to $1,000 for full implementation, or you pay nothing for self onboarding. So onboarding actually includes account setup, stock migration, and platform integration done by a dedicated implementation specialist who actually stays with you for 30 days. So you have to pay up to $1,000 for that. And for receiving, you have a $35 per hour for that. That's the first 2 hours, and $45 per hour following. So we're talking here about inbound stock receipt, unpack, and check-in. For inventory storage, $40 per pallet per month, $10 per shelf per month, or $5 per bin per month. So we're speaking here about storage, security, space optimization, and inventory management. For fulfillment fee, basically this is calculated per package based on weight and shipping distance. So we're speaking about pick and pack, packaging materials, and shipping. And for pick and pack, really, you have a $0 for the first 4 picks. So the first 4 picks are free, and 25 cents per additional pick. So picking items from inventory and packing them for shipment. And you also have packaging materials. So here it's free for the first, basically it's included in the fulfillment fee. So we're speaking about standard boxes, poly mailers, bubble mailers, book folds, and dunnage. And the shipping actually is discounted. You have discounted rates available with 5 carrier partners. Shipping cost actually will vary depending on the size, weight, and destination of your goods. And the return actually will cost you $3 per order plus shipping cost. So we're speaking about return processing, quality check, and restocking. So this is kind of cool. And you have special projects where they're charging you $45 per hour. So here we're speaking about versatile labor to handle open-ended additional needs such as product labeling and supplier management. I want to talk to you now about our second player here, MyFBAPrep. So when you think about MyFBAPrep, what should you think about? Well, I want you to think about an e-commerce warehouse network for Amazon aggregators, enterprise level brands, and top Amazon sellers. So MyFBAPrep is really focused a lot on Amazon, okay? So operating a global network of more than 50 warehouses and 7 million square feet of operating warehouse space. What we love about MyFBAPrep is that they offer a full suite of e-commerce 3PL services, including Amazon wholesale and a private label. They have a direct-to-consumer fulfillment, and they have B2B retail as well. This is really cool. And they actually, the whole platform is powered by its SaaS technology platform, Preptopia. So as a seller, you get access to unified billing, analytics, business intelligence, reporting tools, and real-time inventory views across multiple warehouses in the network. So that's really good. And the company actually provides FBA automation, modern robotics item picking, and a dedicated account management team. So this is kind of cool. And the company is based in Coral Spring, Florida. So this is kind of cool. What I want to say is that when we talk about FBA services, you have boxing, bubble wrapping, protected dunnage. You have FN SKU labeling, bundling, kitting, polybagging, tipping, sealing, QA checks, shipment plan creation. So you have the whole 9 years here. And this is kind of cool because it allows you to really focus on running your business in the first place. And so you have a self-serve platform that allows easy order transmission and real-time inventory tracking. So simple fulfillment promises 1 to 3 business days. And that's really good in terms of processing times to get shipment from their facility to Amazon fulfillment centers. And this is kind of cool. And so this is really good. And their proprietary Preptopia platform enables inventory management and tracking order status. And MyFBAPrep offers a 24 to 72 hours in terms of turnaround. So this is kind of cool. I want to talk to you about pricing model comparison. So when we talk about pricing, I want you to look on the screen here. Here is a pricing for Amazon, MyFBAPrep, as I did on this show. So simple fulfillment. So when we talk about MyFBAPrep, basically the company employs a simple fulfillment sort of process, but they call it a tiered volume-based model with rates starting at $1 per unit for up to 15K units per month, 95 cents per unit up to 50K units per month, and custom pricing above 50K units per month. So add-on services are charged separately. So while rates decline at higher tiers, the model is more complex than others, okay? And so if predictable pricing is important for you, you might want to think about MyFBAPrep because their volume tiers may provide a savings for high volume sellers, as well as transparency. So what about speed and turnaround time here? Well, the thing is that when we talk about turnaround time with MyFBAPrep, you're looking at 72 hours. That's really the maximum. And so this is kind of cool because if your priority is getting shipments processed quickly, then really MyFBAPrep actually will be the right candidate for you because they provide options if some variability in turnaround can be accommodated. So that's really cool. In terms of support and customer service, really what we love about MyFBAPrep is that basically you are able to get your stuff done quickly. So MyFBAPrep, though, they do not offer detailed support specifics, but various tiers of email, chat, and phone support appear to be available. So this is kind of cool. So they also offer account management. So this is kind of cool. And in terms of compliance and quality control, we love the fact that MyFBAPrep, they state compliance with Amazon guidelines. So everything is integral to their services. And their nationwide network of facilities is all trained actually on the latest FBA standards. So this is kind of cool. So you know that you are going to get your stuff done quickly and properly. And so MyFBAPrep actually offers a technologically driven solution with its Preptopia platform and various speed tiers. However, their pricing model is more complex in our view. So basically, it's one of those things where you have to see what really works for you. I want to talk to you about Newegg Logistics. So when you think about Newegg Logistics, I want you to think about a tech-empowered 3PL, so third-party logistics, the facility that has been in the business actually for many years. And the cool thing is that Newegg is actually a marketplace, so this is kind of cool. And we love the fact that Newegg Logistics actually provides end-to-end fulfillment and 3PL services for B2C and B2B operations. And the platform integrates seamlessly with all major sales channels. So we're speaking about everything from Amazon FBA or Amazon in general to eBay to Shopify and so on and so forth. And the cool thing about Newegg Logistics is that you have a variety of fulfillment solutions. So they're not really, they really are trying to really take care of whatever you want, okay? And they use a proprietary warehouse management software to actually help you. And so you can really have all kinds of capabilities. For example, you have transportation management. So what happens is that they partner with dependable national and global carriers to cater to all service levels and packaging sizes to take your logistic capabilities to the next level. And so their service works directly with small parcel, ocean freight, air freight, FTL, LTL providers, leveraging volume to negotiate the best rates possible for you. So this is really good. What we love about this sort of transportation management service is that we love the flexibility. The flexibility is really important, at least if you're selling on multiple channels. So this is a really important element to think about. So they also have value-added services. So what they do is that they actually have they tailor their services to your needs, really. So what happens is that Newegg Logistics will brainstorm with you, and they will provide recommendations based on your supply chain strategy and roadmap. And what they do is that they try to really work with you. So they will work with your team. They'll ask questions, and they really want to give you the highest quality service when you think about it. And so they listen to you to improve services and add value for better product quality and performance. So this is kind of cool. And the cool thing is that they also allow you to drive awareness for your brand, and by taking advantage of their white label program, kitting, assembly, and quality inspection services, so that you are really, in the end, what happens is that you can make your products truly yours. So that's kind of really good. What we love about Newegg Logistics is that they have a service called the reverse logistics. Let me drink some water here. Okay, so basically, when you think about Newegg Logistics, especially with their fulfillment solutions, they have reverse logistics. So their RMA teams are on hand to manage your customers' return items for you. So you just have to communicate with Newegg Logistics. You have to tell them what you need, and they will customize a cost-effective reverse logistics solution tailored to your business. This is very important to really think about. And so I'm going to show you 2 screenshots so you have a clear idea of the capabilities that Newegg Logistics brings to the market. You can see on the first screenshot that everything is automated. Okay, they really want to focus on on automating your supply chain. This is really fantastic. So you can see that. Very, very important. And the second screenshot I want to show you here is that Newegg Logistics is really covers the whole country very well in terms of geography. They cover the country. They even cover Canada. So this is really good. So when you think about North America, except Mexico, Newegg Logistics is really, really present. So that's really good. So they promise you 99% same day fulfillment rate. Even though when we did the research, it was not 99%. It was 97, 95%. But hey, listen, it's still good. And they have a 91% 2-day delivery, and they also have 99% inventory accuracy. That one is true. I mean, they really strive to make sure that they are really accurate in terms of inventory and fulfillment. In terms of fulfillment solutions, they really have a great technology to really help you out too. So Newegg Logistics, I mean, even though the technology has been buggy lately, the technology is still innovative. Okay, so they give you a real-time information on key areas of your operation. So giving you the data you need to make informed decisions, you're able to update your customers and grow your business. So that's really cool. So the bottom line here is that when you go with Newegg Logistics, you have complete real-time visibility of your transactions and inventory. You have integration with well-known market channels and marketplaces. You have dashboard monitoring of your operational performance and report creation. And you have a flexible, customizable supply chains with robust in-house IT team support. So that's really cool. So bottom line is that you have the ability to actually up your game, your fulfillment game a lot faster. So that's really cool. So when you think about Newegg, I want you to think about scalability. I want you to think about flexibility, and I want you to think about operational efficiency. So this trifecta is really what the Newegg Logistics is bringing to the table. So what is our review here? ShipBob versus MyFBAPrep versus Newegg Logistics. Which one should you go for? It really depends. It really depends. So let me go back to the whole definition, the whole concept of things you should look for in an FBA prep partner, right? It's very important. When we talk about an FBA prep partner, you really need to understand that there is value in this kind of service, because FBA prep partners, they play a vital role in ensuring your products meet Amazon's strict requirements before they are sent to fulfillment centers. And those services, they handle crucial tasks such as labeling, packaging, bundling, and inspecting items to ensure compliance with FBA regulations. So you want to look at a fast turnaround, very important, because delays in FBA preparation can result in inventory shortages, missed sales opportunities, and dissatisfied customers. That's why one of the most important characteristics to look for in an FBA prep service is the fast turnaround time. So you want to really minimize delays in the fulfillment process and meet customer expectations. You want to ensure your products are processed, prepped, and ready for shipments in a timely manner. And you want to make sure that the service can maintain a steady flow of inventory, reduce storage cost, and meet Amazon's strict deadlines for delivering products to their fulfillment centers. You also want to have convenient locations near suppliers. That's an important element to really think about. So you want to really be close to your customers. So you want to look for an FBA prep service near your ports or supply sources to reduce transit times, save on shipping costs, and support faster turnaround times. This is kind of important. And so partnering with the providers close to your suppliers enables efficient coordination, seamless logistics really, and the streamlined communication between all parties in the supply chain. And that's what you want anyway, because this strategic positioning really will serve to shorten the distance your product needs to travel, minimize the risk of shipping related damages and delays, and ensure a steady and timely supply of products for prep and fulfillment. You also want to have required certifications and expertise, and you want to have an FBA prep partner that can really help you scale. That's an important element. You want a service that that's detail oriented, and also that can really put in place a full system of strategies for compliance with FBA standards. And last but not the least, you want to have a prep service that is technologically savvy in terms of how it rolls out its service. So here is our decision here: ShipBob versus MyFBAPrep versus Newegg Logistics. Which one should you go for? Our answer is very simple: ShipBob. ShipBob appears to be the most innovative e-commerce fulfillment solution. We love MyFBAPrep. MyFBAPrep is specifically for FBA. So if you happen to have a Shopify store or an Etsy store and you have nothing to do with FBA, then you don't want to go with MyFBAPrep. Newegg Logistics is really good also. But if you compare and contrast ShipBob versus Newegg Logistics, ShipBob is really the clear winner here. So this is our preferred solution. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I did a quick compare and contrast between ShipBob, MyFBAPrep, and Newegg Logistics, and I gave you the approach. I gave you also the review and the decision, and now the recap. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.